Any other questions?
What are you looking in the SBS? Do you want 2 MG teams?
We'll figure that out once we actually have an accurate number of how many people are going to be here. Ideally, the SBF is going to be fluid, so whoever is in the most advantageous position will establish the SBF. Occasionally, that'll likely be the weapons team. Sometimes it might be 1-1 or 1-2. It just depends on who is where and what is the actual lay of the land. Okay, bear in mind, the weather fluctuates. It is nighttime. Visibility might be minimal. We're just kind of have to bear with it as best as we can. Any other questions? Right.
Just comment on the roundups real quick. If we start accumulating a lot of dudes on the roundup, do we want to create an HLZ to have them extracted back to base for questioning or anything like that?
It might be worthwhile. I would say for not in the early stages. In the early stages of the attack, the likelihood of anti-air is going to be too great for it to be a reasonable, HLZ to be established without risking any more of our air assets. What I would recommend is there is a particular site within Quadrant 1. I cannot remember the correct grid zone, but there's a museum 3-story building that will be used as, I would suggest that we use that as a CCP and then also a hostage holding point. It might be worthwhile to use some buildings as we go to house detainees until we've cleared the area well enough to justify an aerial extraction of HVTs. Any other questions? All right, well, I have a question for you. What makes grass grow?
Sunlight.
Wrong.
Mortar fire.
Also wrong.
Blood?
Napalm.
War crimes? I don't know. Napalm?
Blood.
Light is the secret to all life.
The answer to what makes grass grow is blood, boys. So let's make it happen. All right.
Sorry,
so,
didn't get
so
your
general
demonic
briefing is
joke.
over. We're gonna do the leadership briefing is over. Once everyone's here, we're gonna do a general briefing at 17:45. Try to get everyone in here as quickly as possible. Step off will ideally be at 1800, but likely as people will be late, probably more likely 1815. No later than that though. 1815 is a hard set. We're gonna be flexible between then. Hua?
Hua.
All right. Get on your boys, get them here. Let's have some fun. Let's kick some ass.
Hopefully we get a lot of people on tonight.